frankly, it's not just about what's happened in the last few days. 2018 has been all about sharp drop in the broader markets, and the Nifty's 18% fall from its recent highs is no different, as many 218 stocks, all with a market cap of more than 10,000 crores, have fallen more than the benchmark index. The bulk of them correcting between 30 to 40% from their 52-week highs. Darshan Mehta is standing by with a quick analysis. Now, Darshan, what are we trying to say via this?
Yeah, so basically what we're trying to do, and this is mainly what we're trying to show on Bloomberg charts, is the companies that took a lot of time to reach from where they were currently at the current market price. They reached their 52-week high or lifetime high, and within a matter of time, they just corrected significantly from that level. So we're just showing it's more like going up steps and coming down an elevator. That's what's happened to most of these stocks. So what we've selected is that companies which have a market cap in excess of 10,000 crores. There are 218 such companies. First of all, and these companies have how much they have, what's the fall from the 52-week high. So almost one company has fallen more than 70%. There are companies which have fallen anywhere between 60 to 70%. There are 5 companies. The bulk of them have fallen anywhere between 20% to 50%, because you can look at 24, 50 to 61. And there are some companies which have fallen less than 11%. So this is the broad mark you've seen as far as the 218 companies are concerned. You can see the deep corrections that have come in, and they have actually underperformed the Nifty. Now, what we're trying to do is find out some of these companies, and so the first one is Bajaj Auto. Now, Bajaj Auto, so it's at the current market price currently. It's at almost 2,500. So it started somewhere in June 2016. It took 421 days to reach the lifetime high, and within a matter of 175 days, the counter was back to where it started. So you can see the deep correction. It took almost more than a year to reach it, and less than half a year to come back to its original price. The second stock that we want to highlight is SJVN. It took almost 1.5 years to reach from the point where it is currently now to reach its pinnacle, and then just 193 days to come down to levels where it is. So the correction you can see is absolutely steep. The third stock that we want to highlight, and these are the counters which are trading at, so we've out of all the 218, we've counted down companies which are trading at 52-week low. So that's the criteria in selecting these stocks. Hero MotoCorp, same problem again. It moved up almost more than a year, and in 280 days it's back to where it is. And the problem with the auto stocks was clearly the financials that came out, and the correction started post the financials that came out in the first quarter, where Bajaj Auto came out with a disappointing set of numbers. They said that they will prefer market share over margins, and that's when the correction started. Similar was the case with Hero MotoCorp, coming out with a disappointing set of numbers. This time around, they've come out with an inline set of numbers, but nevertheless, the market not liking the story, stock at 52-week low. The next stock that we want to highlight, and this is the big one, Piramal Enterprises. Look at the move. It took them from where it is, almost 1,800 to almost 1,900. It took them almost 1 year to reach the point, and within 1 month, the entire wealth was eroded. So you can see the fall that came in, and Piramal Enterprises, again, you know, the fall started when issues started cropping up in terms of its loans that were given to some of the real estate developers, and the NBFC crash. So Piramal Enterprises has fallen. They've given out their clarifications, but the market doesn't seem to like it. It's fallen almost what it made in 1 year. It's lost within a matter of 1 month. The next stock that we want to highlight, and that will come out, we'll have to wait for, and that is IIFL, another NBFC stock. Look at the move that's come in. So from the current market price, it took almost 238 days to move to its top, and within a matter of just 150 days, it's back to levels of almost 380. Again, NBFCs is another sector which is saying. So basically, if you're looking at it, cement, NBFCs, these or two-wheelers are actually the bulk of stocks which make up this list. The next stock that we want to talk about, and basically, and that is Indiabulls Housing Finance, and that we should have that chart. But nevertheless, look at the fall that's come out on Indiabulls Housing Finance. That's also crashed significantly at levels of 635. So Indiabulls Housing Finance is another counter which took a lot of time to reach to its tops of almost 1,400, and within a matter of months, it's back to levels of where it was. So this is Indiabulls Housing Finance. You have the chart here. So look at the move and the drawback. So it took 236 days to move out of it. The crash came in 178 days. It managed to move back, and look at the crash crash that's come in from here. So again, from levels of 1400, it moved back. It's reached to levels of 653. So this is another NBFC which has taken pain, trading at a 52-week low. A couple of more. Ramco Cements is one of the other counters which we want to talk about. Cement as a pack is not doing well. You saw the commentary that came in from Ultratech and ACC, disappointing set of numbers, and cement pricing power is not there. Even in the first quarter you saw it. That's the move that's coming in. 322 days it took to move from this current market price to the top, and within a matter of less than half, 120 days, it's back to where it was. So clearly this is basically the time cycles function that is used on Bloomberg, and the drawdown cycle function that's used on Bloomberg. So a couple of stocks that we've highlighted where the move was very, very gradual. They moved to its 52-week high, but the crash was extremely sudden, where investors lost their wealth, and within a matter of months they've come back to levels where they were years ago.